In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to use Google Meet. Google Meet is a great option to hold synchronous online meetings for things that do not need to be recorded, like office hours or student conferences. For recorded meetings or online lectures, we recommend using Zoom, which we have other help resources on. First, we'll talk about how to access Google Meet and get into a meeting. Then we'll talk about how to navigate Google Meet settings and features. Finally, we'll explain how to share meeting information and links in your Moodle course. This video is going to be comprehensive, so if you want to get the big picture and really understand all of your options for Google Meet, you can watch it straight through. However, if you're just looking for a quick tech tutorial, we encourage you to use the chapters provided in the description of this video to jump to the part of the video that most interests you. You can also adjust the playback speed of this video to go slower or faster, depending on your preferences, by clicking the settings gear in the bottom right corner. That being said, let's get started. To access Google Meet, you can begin by logging into your OU email at Webmail.Oakland.edu. From here, click on the Google Apps icon in the upper right-hand corner. Then, click on the Meet icon. This will bring you to Google Meet's homepage, meet.google.com. You can also just go to meet.google.com, but starting from your OU email ensures that you will be logged into your OU email address. If you don't see the picture associated with your OU email in the top right corner of your screen, click the picture, and either click your OU email from the drop-down list of options, or click Add Another Account to add your OU Google account. When creating a new meeting, you have the option to create a name for the session or leave it blank. To start a new session, click New Meeting. You can click Create a Meeting for Later to generate new meeting information, which you can copy and share with others for a future meeting. We'll cover how to share this information in Moodle shortly. To start a meeting immediately from Google Meet's homepage, you can type a meeting name and click Join. This will bring up a page where you can test your audio and video, change your microphone and camera settings, and even apply visual effects like a virtual background. You can see if anyone else is in the meeting. If so, their names will appear here. You can join using companion mode if you're using two devices. You can also join using a phone, and you'll be given a number to dial into the session using your phone. When you're ready to enter the meeting, click Join Now. You can also start a meeting from Google Meet's homepage by clicking New Meeting, then Start an Instant Meeting. This will immediately open a new meeting without putting you in a waiting room first. You can also schedule a meeting by clicking Schedule in Google Calendar. This will create a Google Calendar event that automatically generates a Google Meet link. You will need to give the event a title, make sure the date and time are correct, make sure your calendar is correct, and add any additional details in the description section. This is a great place to share any relevant Google Drive files or links if this is for a single meeting. You can also add guests by typing in their name or their email. When you're done, click Save. You can also schedule a meeting directly from Google Calendar. To do so, go to calendar.google.com, click where you want your meeting to be. It doesn't have to be exact. Fill out your meeting information. This is where you can adjust the date and time. And click Add Google Meet Video Conferencing. Then click Save. To join the meeting from Google Calendar, click the event and click Join with Google Meet. Once in the meeting, you can use all its features. You'll be able to share the joining info from here as well. You can copy the joining info, or click Add Others and select a specific person to send an email invite. You can click the X in the upper right corner of this little box to close the meeting joining info. You can always access this again by clicking the Meeting Details button in the bottom right corner, which is shaped like a circle with a lowercase I in it. You can toggle your audio and video on or off. When turned off, these buttons will be red with a slash through them. You can turn on closed captions. You can raise your hand. This can be good if there are multiple people in a meeting and you want to politely request to speak. You can share your screen with the Present Now button. Select your entire screen if you want to share everything on your screen. Select a window if you have a specific window you want to share, like Google Chrome or PowerPoint. Select a tab if you want to share a video or a single web page. This is the best option for sharing a YouTube video. Pick the desired screen, window, or tab. Make sure Share Audio is checked, and click Share. When you're done sharing, click Stop Sharing. Click the More Options button, which looks like 3 stacked vertical dots, to access additional features. This includes Google's whiteboard tool, which is called Jamboard, which will create a new digital whiteboard that will save to your account's Google Drive. You can change the layout of your meeting. You can enter and exit full screen mode. You can open picture-in-picture mode to keep your meeting visible to you while you look at other tabs in your window. You can apply visual effects, such as a blurred background or a virtual background. You can turn on captions or use a phone for audio. If there's a technical problem, you can report a problem to Google. You can report any participant who violates Google's acceptable usage policy. The Troubleshooting and Help button will give you tips for technical problems and links to additional resources in Google's Help Center. The Settings button allows you to adjust your microphone, speakers, and camera. If you have multiple microphone, speaker, or camera options, you may need to select the correct one. Meeting Details brings up the joining information. Show Everyone shows who is in the meeting. You can also add people from this tab. The Chat allows you to share text-based messages to everyone in the chat. This is also great for sharing links throughout a meeting. Activities allows you to open a Jamboard. Host controls allow you to determine what participants can do in the meeting, like share their screen, send chat messages, and turn off their microphones or videos. You can also turn off quick access, so everyone who isn't invited to the meeting must ask to join. You can turn this on or off at your discretion. If someone requests to enter, you can deny or admit entry. When you're ready to leave the meeting, click the Leave Call button. You can just leave the call so others can stay in the meeting, or end the call for everyone, which will kick everyone out of the meeting at once. To share your meeting information with students or colleagues, click Meeting Details. Click Copy Joining Info to copy all of this information to your computer's clipboard. Or, to just copy the URL for the meeting, manually highlight the link and click Ctrl-C or Command-C. Once you've created a Google Meet session, you can use the same link for the entire semester. This can be great if you want to use a single link for all of your office hour meetings or some other recurring meeting. To share your information with all your students, you can send it in your course's announcements forum. To do so, open the forum in Moodle. Click Add a discussion topic. Write a subject like office hours link, and paste the joining information in the message section. To keep this message accessible, we recommend adjusting the meeting link text to be a hyperlink, not a typed out link. To do this, highlight the entire web link, click the link button, paste the URL again if necessary, change the display text to something like "Join the Google Meet session here," and click Create Link. You can share additional context like what the meeting link is for and when students are expected to use it. Once you click Post to Forum, all class participants will receive an email notification with the message 15 minutes later. As an alternative, you could share the meeting link in a URL resource. To do so, turn Edit Mode on, click Add a new activity or resource, and select URL. Paste only the meeting link, not all the joining information, into the external URL section. It needs to be a full link with HTTPS at the beginning. Give it a descriptive name, like Office Hours Google Meet link, Tuesdays 3 to 5 p.m., so students know exactly what the link is taking them to. You can use the description to share a brief note, like, "This link will open Google Meet." If you write a description, check the box to display description on course page. Under Appearance, select to display in a new window. When you're done, click Save and Display. As another alternative, you could post the information in a Moodle page. To do so, turn Edit Mode on, click Add an activity or resource, and select Page. Give the page a descriptive name, like Office Hours link and information. If you write a description, check the box to display on the course page. Make sure you paste the joining information into the page content section, not the description. Again, to keep this page accessible, we recommend adjusting the meeting link text to be a hyperlink, not a typed out link. To do this, highlight the entire web link, click the link button, paste the link again, if needed, change the display text to be something like "Join the Google Meet session here," and click Create Link. You can also write additional text here to explain when and how students are expected to use this link. If you're using this Google Meet for something like a mid-semester check-in or a feedback session, this is a great place to share additional instructions to ensure students are prepared for their meeting. When you're done, click Save and Display to make sure your page looks how you want. As you can see, there are a variety of ways to access Google Meet and share the meeting information in your Moodle course. If you want to learn how to use Google Calendar to further manage your meetings and appointments, we will have separate tutorials on that topic. Need more help? For technical support, contact the e-LIS support team by clicking the Get Help button at the top of any Moodle page. For e-LIS instructional design services like lessons or course building, email idteam@Oakland.edu.